Let's now go inside out and bring in SNY NBA insider Eamon Begley. And after the game, Karl-Anthony Towns said this win reminded him a little bit of last year. So, Ian, how much did the Knicks' resiliency in the second half stand out to you?
I think it was big, Eamon. I mean, they beat an Atlanta Hawks team that had won 13 straight at home, that was 18-2 in its last 20 games. So this was one of the hottest teams in the NBA, and the Knicks had deficits to overcome in that second half. And what impressed me was it was everybody, right? They got contributions from up and down the rotation, whether it was Mitchell Robinson, Josh Hart, late offensive rebounds, OG Anunoby shooting the ball really well, Jalen Brunson, obviously, who we'll talk about a little bit later, but also Karl-Anthony Towns. So, you know, a night like this, Eamon, I think it's why people, can't count the Knicks out from this championship conversation, despite how up and down they've been all year. When they look like they did against Atlanta, it shows you the potential of this team.
Yeah, Ian, you just mentioned Brunson after 3 quarters. It definitely didn't look like we would be talking about him, but I guess that's why he's Captain Clutch. You see it almost every night, every game. How is he able to assert his will in crunch time, even when he was struggling for most of the game?
I think he just trusts what he can do and can't do on the floor. And so he was 4-13 at one point and close game. He's not passing up shots that he knows that he can make or miss. He's going to kind of flush that last miss down the toilet and get on to the next play. And you saw that with the Atlanta game. Obviously, clutch player of the year last year. If voters are taking Monday into account, he should be right up there again this year. I think he scored 14 in the Knicks' last 16 points. A remarkable shot over C.J. McCollum to break that tie. And just, another clutch performance from Brunson. I think a lot of people were deleting some tweets that they had written in the first 3 quarters if they were watching this game.
You can't follow the Knicks on X. Definitely do a lot of deleting on that up and down roller coaster ride. But as you alluded to, the Hawks 18-2 their last 20 games. The Knicks had lost 5 straight against teams with winning records. So how badly did New York need this win against a quality opponent?
In a big way, Eamon, and nobody in that locker room would probably say it, but this mattered more than just tonight. It mattered for the Knicks because they had been struggling so much against those teams above 500, and they had that 7-game win streak sandwiched in there with the losing streak to teams over 500. And you wondered what that winning streak really meant because they're struggling against these good teams. And for them to start off this last stretch of the year where they're going to play 3 more playoff teams to close out the season, for them to get that win the way they did in Atlanta against a really hot Hawks team, I think it's a big step in the right direction for this group.
And now they get ready for a huge showdown with a team with a winning record, another team with a winning record, the Boston Celtics, on Thursday. Ian, thanks for joining us here on Honda Sports Night.